Julie, good morning. Perfect. Good. I hope you're feeling good today and are ready for another 30 minutes. Today's focus are the shoulders. So we're going to work through the body in this week. And of course, with yoga, we always work on the whole body. And if we look at our physical body and the anatomy, then we know that the body is connected. So like our little muscles here, let's say in the neck, are connected to our feet. So whatever part of the body we are really focusing on and working on will affect the structure, the tissues of our whole body. Nevertheless, we will bring some focus today on the shoulders, bit of the neck, the upper back, and we're going to do that now. So we come onto the mat into any comfortable position. Good. Get all my bits and pieces. So on the mat, let's start in a seated position and look a little bit at some shoulder movements. But we start with having the hands over the knees. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Rest the shoulders. Just take a few breaths here. Good morning, Mika. Good. Welcome, everyone. Now let's do a little body scan here, and let's just scan through the whole body. Bring the attention to the head, run down the neck, and all we do in this body scan is we visualize that part of the body that we're running through in front of our eyes, and we want to become aware if there is any tightness, tension in the body. Deeply connecting your physical body, but at the same time we also scan through the state, how we are feeling, how we are doing internally, from a mental point of view, emotional point of view. So simply checking how you're doing. And as we're doing that, you might find some tightness or some blockages we're holding in the body. Now the deep breath in, exhale. Good. Now take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Deep breath out through the mouth. Let's do another one. Inhale, exhale, a big sigh. And notice when we sigh out, feel free to do a few more as I'm just explaining a little bit about the movement here. So as you exhale through the mouth, see if you can notice a deeper release, especially in the shoulders. Like when we sigh, big sighs, and often we say a sigh is a sigh of relief. And that's what we're doing. And it's connected also with, that's the way I see it, that we carry a lot of burdens on our shoulders. We carry the whole world on our shoulders. Whether it is physically meant that we carry handbags, backpacks on the shoulders, or if you have a child, you carry your child, it puts weight on your shoulders, but also on a more emotional meaning. Like we are loading everything, stress, sadness, worries, big projects at work, life situations, everything gets loaded onto the shoulders. And we can help and relax by just taking a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Good. Now connect, breathing through the nose, in and out through the nose. And we go back to the same breathing exercise that we did yesterday. So we're shooting the arms up, spread the fingers, and then we shoot the elbows down, make fists. Forceful inhalation through the nose, forceful exhalation through the nose. Again, be careful if you have high blood pressure, you do not want to engage the forceful breathing, just move the body, move the arms. If you feel dizzy, just stop, or same. Control the breathing in a softer way. You can close your eyes, that might again bring dizziness, in which case keep your eyes open. As you exhale, bring the hands down over the thighs. Take a few breaths here. Notice the sensation in the body. Maybe you feel a tingling in the body. Maybe you feel an expansion. Maybe you feel how it's slowly warming up from the inside out. Do another round. Now, if you feel this is enough, sit the next round out. Good. We start. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And begin. And exhale, bring the hands down over the thighs. Deep breath in, exhale. And keep experiencing the sensations, the flow of the blood, the energy. And this breathing exercise alone can give you a nice release also for tight shoulders. Good. From here, we come onto all fours. Let's just add a little movement to the shoulders. So when we look at the shoulder blades, they sit here at the upper back, and they really are floating. They are only connected here with the upper part of the shoulders. So everything else is connected through muscles, and they are kind of floating. So when we move the arms, the shoulder blades move. And when we are on all fours, we do cat-cow. Now, coming to an inhalation, pressing the belly down, lift the chest forward and up, and let's just stay here for a few breaths. Bring the focus to the shoulder blades and visualize them. You want to press the shoulder blades towards each other, broadening into the upper chest. So this is what we call retraction of the shoulder blades, bringing them together. Now exhale, round the back. This is protraction. Visualize the shoulder blades again, just the movement of the shoulder blades. They're moving away from each other. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands, broadening the upper back here. Take a few breaths. Keep the focus on the upper back, the shoulder blades. Good, and then we float. Inhale, retraction, feel the shoulder blades squeezing together. Exhale, feel the shoulder blades moving away from each other. Inhale, exhale. Keep moving here. Keep the focus mainly on the shoulder blades. Observe the movement of the shoulder blades as the rest of the body moves as well. So this is great movement into the spine. And from here, release the feet onto the mat, sit back onto your heels, lift the arms up over the head. Good. Here we are elevating the shoulder blades. So as the arms lift up, the shoulder blades lift up as well. And as we release the arms down, the shoulder blades sink down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, lift up, maybe open the chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale and exhale. Good, we can do the same also with shoulder shrugs. Have the arms by the sides and we're lifting the shoulders up. Now this is what we call, this is the elevation and this is depression. Inhale, elevation, so the shoulder blades come up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. And if we think of it, it's like lifting, we're engaging the muscles, and exhale, you release. So we need a little bit of engagement and then we release. Good. And we do one more. Good. Now let's do some more upward rotations of the shoulder blades and downward rotations. And we can do it here with the arms, lifting them up sideways and lowering them down sideways. And the shoulder blades, they are kind of lifting up, but they're rotating. They're rotating to the side as the arm goes to the side and then they're rotating down. So this is upward, downward rotation. Great. We bring the hands to the shoulders and rotate the shoulders, bringing range of motion into the socket and change direction. Nice. Bring the hands out in front of you, come back into a plank pose this time, lifting the knees off the mat. Now here we do the same as with the knees on the ground. We push the floor away, feel the shoulder blades shifting away from each other, and then you can sink with the arms still straight, sink into the shoulders. Feel how the shoulder blades come closer together. Push the floor away, lift up. You can always keep the knees on the mat if it becomes intense. Just a few more here. Great. Now as you exhale, shift into a child's pose. If you feel, you can come straight up into a downward facing dog. I'm giving here 2 variations. Child's pose to take a few breaths here, or directly up into down dog. And everyone in child's pose, take another breath in here. As you exhale, lift up into downward facing dog. Lift high up through the sitting bones. Now here, if we look at the shoulders, push the floor away. Your shoulders have created, or the shoulder blades are in an upward rotation and even an elevation as they lift up towards your ears. So we naturally allow the shoulders to come into the position that happens when we lift the arms over the head. We'll move the legs, bend one knee after the other. Keep the legs still, bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, step or jump the feet to the front. Come into a half lift, flat back. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift up into standing, arms over the head. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. Good, take a moment here, take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. And with the arms alongside the body, take a deep breath in, lift the arms sideways up. Feel that upward rotation of your shoulder blades. And exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Half lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, step both feet back into plank pose. And push the floor away again. We want to broaden the upper back. Bring the chin up. Take another breath in here. lower down, either into a chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Knees, chest, chin, you notice the shoulder blades squeezing together. Inhale, come forward and up. Here we push the shoulders away from the ears. So we want to create a downward rotation of the shoulder blades. Breathe here. Exhale into downward facing dog. And breathe. In your down dog, maybe move the legs. Good. Bend your knees and exhale, step or chop to the front. Lift up into half lift and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up into standing pose, arms over the head. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms sideways up. Lift up, lengthen. Now interlace the fingers and press the palms up towards the ceiling. Lift the chest up. Now as we broaden the shoulder, the chest, the upper chest, you might feel how the shoulder blades reach closer together again. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, step into a downward facing dog this time. Deep breath in here. And as you exhale, lower the knees down onto the mat. We come into a gentle twist. Bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the right arm over to the left side. Lower the shoulder down, the head is down. Your left arm can reach over your ear to the front, which gives the shoulder blade again a nice movement. Elevate, lifting. Or you can drop the left arm behind your back. And notice what happens to your shoulder blade. Your left shoulder blade is kind of coming closer towards your right shoulder blade as you're broadening deeper into your upper chest. Release the left hand back onto the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the right hand down. We do the same on the left side. Inhale, lift the left arm all the way up. And exhale over to the right side. Left shoulder down, head down. Find a position for your right arm, either out over your right ear to the front, which gives a nice lengthening into the arm. Or you can drop the arm behind your back. Deep breaths here. Release the right hand down. Lift back up onto your hands. Inhale. Exhale, lower the chest and chin to the mat. Feel that retraction of the shoulder blades again. We want to come closer together. As you inhale, reach forward and up. Press the palms down. Now, whether you're in a baby cobra or an extended cobra, feel how you bring the shoulder blades away from the ears. Great. Exhale, downward facing dog, or take a few breaths in child's pose. Lift your right leg up here, bend the knee, step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift up into a high lunge. Bring the torso up, arms up. Lift the arms up over the head. And exhale, bend the elbows in front of you. We bring the right arm under the left arm. I'll show you from the front. We are wrapping the arms around. The right arm under the left, wrap the arms around. Maybe your palms reach. If not, have the back of the hands together. You want to squeeze the arms together, and that creates more protraction for the shoulder blades, so they shift away from each other. Bend into your front knee, lift the elbows forward and up. Take a few breaths here. If you want to go into a balancing or a deeper balancing pose, as this already is kind of a little balance here, you can come into a variation of warrior three, lifting your left leg up, strong standing leg. If you come into variation of warrior three, keep the whole body engaged, every muscle. Your left leg is engaged, flex the foot, right leg is strong, grounding through the floor, through the foot into the floor. If you stay in a warrior or a high lunge variation, stay here. The both of legs are engaged. Wherever you are, if you're in warrior three, step your left foot back. Exhale, release the arms back onto the mat. Come into a plank pose. Inhale here and exhale, lower down at your choice. If you lower down in chaturanga, don't sink too close into your shoulders. Keep the torso level. Come into cobra or up dog and down dog. Exhale. Here we lift the left leg up. Inhale. Bend the knee and step the left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge, torso up, arms up over the head. Exhale, bend the elbows in front of you. Bring the left arm under the right arm this time. Wrap the forearms together. Push the elbows forward and up. Find comfort here in your high lunge position. Both legs engaged. Deep breath through the nose. Feel how the shoulder blades shift away from each other. If you want to go further, come into a variation of warrior three. Here, engage the legs. Push back for your right heel. If you're in warrior three, you want to bring or allow the elbows, the arms to sink towards the mat. That gives you deeper stretch into the upper back, the shoulder blade area. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, step the right foot back. Release the arms down to the mat. Plank pose. Deep breath in, lower down, exhale. Inhale, forward and up into a cobra. And exhale, come into child's pose. Breathe here. Allow yourself to rest here. Today we're gonna rest and soften in child's pose instead of a Shavasana. If you, however, prefer Shavasana, feel free to come down onto the back. I like child's pose and then staying there in a few minutes, as it helps reaching into the hip joints in a very soft and nice way. So that means you can open the knees wider than usual and allow the pelvis, the forehead or the chest to sink down. Allow the breath to soften. Make sure you're comfortable. So if child's pose is not a comfortable pose, come to the back. However, you can here in child's pose use props. You might want to use a bolster under your chest, under your belly, or some cushions. Make it your pose. Few more breaths here. And just slowly start lifting the torso up. You can round your back here, roll all the way up. You can keep your eyes closed, coming to a comfortable seated position. You can also sit on a block or 2 blocks as I use here. Any comfortable position. And we're gonna end here in a meditation, a short meditation on releasing the burden that we carry on our shoulders. So let's first roll the shoulders up, back and down. Rest the hands over your thighs, lengthen through the spine. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Big relief. And then become still here. Bring the chin gently back so that your head is comfortably resting over your shoulders, that your head feels almost light, almost floating on top of your shoulders. Bring the focus to the shoulders, to the upper back, and shoulder blades. And as you inhale, breathe into the shoulders. Feel an expansion of the shoulders. They're growing bigger and broader and stronger. Your chest is lifting with the expansion. And as you exhale, feel the softening. Inhale deeply into the shoulders. Feel the expansion, the broadening of the shoulders. Visualize them becoming stronger. As you exhale, you feel the relief. You feel the softening. You feel peace. Now visualize one big burden that you carry on your shoulders right now, these days, these months. Visualize it. Visualize it there on top of your shoulders. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Breathe that peace, that softness into that one burden. Feel the expansion, the broadening of your shoulders. As your shoulders broaden, the burden can distribute a little bit more. It seems less of a burden as your shoulders grow bigger. You carry more, you're stronger. You can deal with it. There's more resilience, more strength. And every time you exhale, notice how the burden, how it softens as your shoulders soften. Now the shoulders broaden, there is more space, there's more capacity, more strength, resilience. As you exhale, everything softens. Everything you carry softens. Let's shift. With your inhalation now, you start breathing in love, peace, acceptance, freedom. into the shoulders and into that one particular burden. When I talk about acceptance, it's not the kind of acceptance that, well, I can't change it anyway, so I better accept it. It's the acceptance of I'm making friend with that burden. I'm making friend with what feels it weighs me down. Breathing in the strength, the love, the resilience, the freedom, compassion, and kindness that is all within you and has always been there with you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with a big sigh through the mouth. Deepen the breath a few more times, just bringing yourself back into the body. As you inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, drop them. And bring the palms together in front of the chest. A few more breaths here. And let's add a little gratitude practice here. To inhale, bring gratitude to just one thing that you're grateful for today. Just anchor that gratitude into your body, into your heart. Let's chant one on here to let it sink in, let it anchor. Take a deep breath in. And inhale gently, open your eyes. Another breath in, exhale. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Good to have you all here. And remember, the video will be as a recording, so you can anytime do it again. And also let me know how you're doing. You can put any comments in there. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful